Spike Lee, welcome
It's
back.
It's good to see you.
How are you, sir?
Good to see you. I'm
It's
good.
It's good to see you. You don't look better. You look gooder than I've ever seen you before. And I wonder if the Knicks have anything to do with it. As a Knicks fan, how long have you been struggling?
Well, the last time we won an NBA championship was the 72-73 season.
I feel like it's time now.
Oh, it's time, but
Yeah.
we got the ingredients, and as I say, it's orange and blue skies.
Let's talk about that suit. Where do you even find that? Because I mean, you
No,
don't
that's-
pop out to a store and find an
that's-
NBA logo suit.
The logo is Jerry West, and it's a Louis Vuitton suit. My brother Virgil, he hooked it up.
Okay.
You know, it was the season opener, so I had to come out strong.
You look sharp.
Dang, I could not be messing around. You know, things are looking good this year.
Yeah.
As far as basketball,
Uh-huh,
the rest of the world, I can't do. But,
You know what? You know, my mom always says, you take what you can get. Take what you can get.
got to. My grandmother lived to be 100 years old. Told me also, Spikey, gotta crawl before you can walk.
That's the
Lived
truth.
to be 100. Put me through Morehouse and NYU Film School. My grandmother.
Wow.
She saved the Social Security checks for 50 years for grandchildren's education. And since I was the firstborn, I had first dibs.
Wow. So then in many ways, I would argue that this book is almost a celebration of her hard work.
Oh, yes.
Because, I mean,
yes.
this is-
Her
this is-
grandmother was a slave, yet she was a college graduate from Spelman. But can I just say something?
Yeah.
95% of those pictures in that book are about my brother.
That's what I wanted to ask you
Yeah,
about.
David Lee.
Let's jump into the book.
Okay.
There are few people who could put out a book of their work that would be as, I mean, not just wide-ranging, but also like time-spanning as this book is. You know, everything from She's Gotta Have It, and then you go through some of these pictures and you do the right thing, and then you're getting down, you go to Jungle Fever, you go to Malcolm X. Let's talk about the book as a whole. First of all, what's amazing is your brother has taken, as you said, like 90% of the pictures in here. I didn't know that you worked with your siblings on so many movies.
Oh, yes. My brother David, David Charles Lee, since film school, when I was in NYU graduate film school, he's been documenting all my films. And now he's the top unit photographer in New York City. So I've been blessed. My sister Joie is a writer, director. She's been in my films. Her and my brother Sankey Colt were the original writers of Crooklyn,
Right.
which is semi-biographical of our family growing up in Brooklyn, New York during the late 60s, early 70s. My brother Chris, who's no longer with us, he was one of the really, really great first wave of graffiti artists. His name was Shadow.
So this just went through the family.
Went through the family, and I come from a very artistic family.
Uh-huh.
My father, Billy, great jazz musician, great composer, composed the scores for my films from film school all the way up to Mo Better Blues. And during the early 60s, he was the top folk bassist in the world. When Bob Dylan decided he wanted to go electric, everybody folk went electric. And my father, to this day, has never played an electric instrument.
Wow.
But at first, I could understand why my father would do that. But as I've gotten older and wiser, he had convictions. This is something he was not going to do. Now, of course, we all jump saying, you have 5 kids. But he wanted, you call it tone as is. He's a jazz musician. Even when he played, he wouldn't put a mic up like on a stand to his bass. He didn't want anything.
He just wanted it to sound the way it was.
Yeah. And I can't hate him for that. I can't do that. And I'm just happy that when me becoming a filmmaker, I was able to give him a platform. So his music, I mean, that Do the Right Thing soundtrack was probably his best. I mean, people love that, you know. The score for it, not the soundtrack.
Right.
The score.
Your work speaks to everyone in every single way. I love that this isn't just a book of pictures from Spike Lee's work, but it's also snippets of your thoughts, your ideas. You know, as I was going through it.
Which tab is that?
Oh man, I mean, I'll tell you, for me, like Jungle Fever, for instance, you know, just reading through your mind where you were going, a lot of people misunderstand my work or they put one label to my work. And they don't understand that I'm telling a story about a complicated issue.
Right.
I'm not telling the story about all issues.
Yes, the rap against jungle fever was that I was against interracial, marriage or whatever, but that was not the case. What I wanted to do was to use two specific neighborhoods, Harlem, African American, and Bensonhurst, Stone Italian American. And these two people from different backgrounds come together, and the pressures on them make it difficult for them. But that was not the whole interracial thing was only a platform to get to what the movie's really about, which is, at the time, how crack was devastating the black community, which you really see through what I believe is one of the greatest Sam Jackson performances as Gator.
Right. There's so many stories in here. There's so many moments from your life. I mean, your life has spanned decades, time,
my
stories,
fourth decade as a filmmaker.
Fourth decade of filmmaking. I would love to know what the 1986 Spike Lee would take as advice from the 2021 Spike Lee, person who's been through all these journeys from Crooklyn, Do the Right Thing, all the way through the Five Bloods.
I rarely do these hypothetical things, but for you, my brother, I will.
Thank you.
If the 63-year-old Spike Lee could speak to the, as my mother would say, my late mother would say, the skinny, rusty butt Spiky, I would tell my younger self that you have to be more patient with people, and everybody is not the same. And you can't expect everybody to know what you think, or how you think, or what you know. And that is giving grace.
Were you ever able to extend that grace to your father?
Yeah, I mean, we're not. He's kind of like not really good in a mental thing.
Right.
But he's still with us. He's still with us. And if it wasn't for him and my mother, I would not be the artist I am. So love is always going to be there.
And if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be the people we are watching all of these
Yeah,
films.
oh, we got something. I know you got the book there. But I have personally signed this. Marked it up where you're there. My beautiful family, my siblings. And can you read that?
Is that personally signed to me?
To Trevor. Peace and love.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee.
Thank you, Spike.
And here's the thing, though. Last thing. I appreciate you. What you do is needed. Keep doing it, man, because the streets love you. And that's 100. The streets love you, man.
Thank you very much.
We love you, man.
Thank you so much. All right, people. Spike is available November 17th, wherever books are sold. Not this one. This is my one.